Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime he might perpetrate next?
He's a very clever arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of this suicidal maniac.
So wait a minute, whoa. You're telling me that I can jack into cyberspace, battle other netrunners, and summon monsters?
Yep.
Wow, we gotta talk about this. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Jay Fonzarelli here, and before we get started today, I'd like to give you a moment to possibly hit that subscribe button before it disappears, because today's news is going to be truly magical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is some David Blaine type stuff here today.
Really?
No, not really, but I do have some exciting news regarding some new gameplay elements in Cyberpunk 2077. So this report comes courtesy of a translation of a recent German podcast called GameStar. And within this podcast, they mention several things, including the fact that there's over 700 employees currently working from home to get this game out by its September 17th launch date. Now, it also states that the 1,000 or so NPCs in the game will have their own daily routines, and we've heard that before, but they also state that these 1,000 NPCs or so in the game are a significant upgrade over those that we've seen in The Witcher 3. And speaking of upgrades, they also mention that they improved the melee combat and how that is shaping up nicely. But the biggest news to come out of this podcast is the new gameplay elements we're just now hearing about. So as we already know, in the world of Cyberpunk, we'll be able to choose between different classes, have different skill sets, and one of those classes happens to be the Netrunner. And as we also already know, the Netrunner can jack into computers, get into people's heads, unlock doors, control vehicles, and perform other various tasks within cyberspace. But we're also learning that within cyberspace, you can actually fight against opposing Netrunners. And according to this GameStar translation, it said that this cyberspace is a bit like, and I quote here, guys, Skyrim meets Tron. How cool is that? It gets even cooler, folks. It says here you can fight with fantasy-style weapons, you could throw fireballs, you could even summon creatures to fight for you against other Netrunners within cyberspace. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to sound like a fantasy RPG in a high-tech environment, and I love it. Folks, this game just seems to be getting better and better the more I hear about it. Now, remember, this is being reported on through translations of this GameStar podcast, and it remains to be seen if any of this ever comes to light. But if it does, folks, if it does, I am definitely here for it. But I want to hear from you guys down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this news? Do you think it's as cool as I do? I want to hear from you. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for taking the time out to view this video here. For those of you that have been around, you know what to do. Like, share, and comment down below. And for the new folks, if you liked the video, consider that sub button. Until next time, try to be the best possible you, be kind to one another, and of course, as always, game on.